Hey guys, what's up? It's Alicia from alisiameatstix. So in light of Warped Tour starting this year, how awesome is that? What I would like to talk about is what not to do at Warped Tour. So I made a video previously, like a few months ago, about basically a Warped Tour survival guide. So that basically just talks about like what to do at Warped Tour and what to bring and everything. So I'll put a link right here to that video if you want to go check that out. But this video is all about what not to do at Warped Tour. So the golden rule of Warped Tour is to not be a dick. Now unfortunately I haven't had any recent experience right now because I was supposed to go to Warped Tour Pomona last week, but there was a change of plans and I couldn't go, and that's a huge bummer. But that's okay because I'm still going to the one in San Diego. So catch me there. I'm definitely going to that. That's my hometown show, so you'll definitely see me there. So first on my list of what to not do at Warped Tour is to not cling on band members. I have experienced so many people around me that have been like clingy with band members, like whether it be like them jumping in the crowd and them like clinging on their dear lives to like the body parts of this band member. And also a more recent example of this was that I was watching the Warped Tour webcast that they had for Pomona, and it was during Set It Off's set, and the lead singer jumps into the crowd at the very end of their set with this like flag, and he's like, come follow me, like I'll bring you to my merch tent, whatever. So like, you know, he's expecting like all the fans to like come and follow him and everything. But I started seeing these girls that are like grabbing that flag he had, like the cloth part of it, and they're like just pulling down on it, and he couldn't like walk through the crowd because all these girls were just like clinging on their dear lives to this man. And it's like, calm down, he just wants you to follow, but just don't cling if they don't appreciate it, and it makes everything go slower at the tour. Plus it makes them feel uncomfortable because like a bunch of people going to Warped are like younger, and they're in their like 20s or older, so it's awkward for them if this kid that's like 10 or more years younger than them is just like clinging on to them and telling them to like love them and have their babies and everything. Another thing is don't be disrespectful. So like there's gonna be a bunch of bands there from like a variety of genres, and there's obviously gonna be some bands there that you don't like, and that's okay. I mean, it's just a giant tour because the reason why you're going is that there are some bands that you actually really do like, and it's not like you have to like every single band that's going. So don't go around and just like, if that band that you don't like is playing, don't go up to them while they're playing and like make fun of them or whatever. Like they're just trying to have fun and do what they're getting paid to do. Also, like if they have their fans there, don't go making fun of their fans because they like them. Like that's just like so low. Like why would you do that? So just don't do that. Shame on you. If you do that, go reevaluate your life choices, because no. So another do not is don't be obnoxious and complain. That is a big problem at Warped Tour. So a common complaint that I hear all the time in the crowds, which is so annoying, is that it's like too hot, too crowded, there's too much pushing, blah 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 blah. It's like, dude, okay, if you are uncomfortable by all the pushing, move out of that section of the crowd because it's obviously not fit for you. So just like get out and maybe watch from the back, or just somewhere nicer where you feel more comfortable, rather than complain to all people around you. Like that's just useless, honestly. There's always a solution to everything at Warped Tour. If you're too thirsty, go get water. If you're too hot, go cool off. Like, too much pushing, get out of the pushing area. If you can't handle the pit, then stay out of the pit. You know what I mean? It's just how it is, and it's so annoying. That's probably like the most annoying thing at Warped Tour, is just people complaining about things that can clearly be fixed. They just don't want to like lose their spot or whatever, but it's like you're just making other people miserable and not giving them the full enjoyment of Warped Tour by you complaining about your problems, and you can just go out and fix them. It's not that hard. So another do not be selfish. Don't be selfish and try to take a spot in front of someone that clearly can not be taken because it's already so crunched up, you know, that if you were to push in front of this person, that it would just create zero space, and then the people behind you and all around you will get even more like crushed and squished, and then it just becomes more miserable, and then you just took the spot in front of someone that they already had, and now they're gonna be pissed off that you took a spot in front of them, and now they feel uncomfortable. So don't be selfish and do that. Just find a spot where you feel comfortable, where other people can feel comfortable, and that people won't get pissed off that you took a spot in front of them. Okay, so another thing that you should not do is to just keep your hands down and not help to lift up a crowd surfer when they're crowd surfing over you, because they don't want to be dropped. They're just trying to have fun, and you're going to be killing the vibe of all that fun by not helping to keep them up. All you have to do is put your hands up, not that hard, and then they'll keep going over you. If you put your hands down, then it's going to make it harder for other people keeping them up, and then they might fall and injure themselves and other people, and that's not cool. So just put your hands up. That's all you have to do. And don't complain about crowd surfers, because that's what you have to expect when going to these kinds of concerts. It's just how it is. If you can't handle that, then just stay out of the main area of the crowd, and that's fine. Also, don't like pinch them. I've heard of things like pinching crowd surfers, which is ridiculous. Like, don't do that. No. Another don't is do not stay in the crowd if you're not feeling well. Like, I know you might have like the perfect spot or something, you don't want to lose it, but if you're feeling dehydrated or too hot or something uncomfortable and you feel like you're gonna faint or something, don't stay there. Please don't. Like, for your health and for your own benefit, get out of the crowd and get some water and rest or something. If you are, like, for example, on the barricade and you cannot find a way to like get out of the crowd because you're getting so smushed, then there are a bunch of bodyguards around the barricade, and you can just tell them, you can just be like, hey, I'm not feeling well, can you help me get out? And then they'll come over to you and pick you up and get you out. So just make sure you let people know that you're not feeling well, and so that you can get out of there, because I don't want you fainting, I don't want you getting a heat stroke or anything. I want you healthy, so it's just for your own health benefit. Another do not be unspecific when buying merch. That's one thing that's really gonna annoy merch people, and it's gonna annoy people behind you because it's gonna take longer for you to get your merch, and it's just not good. So please be specific when you're buying your merch, instead of just being like, hey, I want that shirt. Like, what shirt are you talking about? Do you want the white shirt? Do you want the blue shirt? Do you want the black shirt? Do you want the tie-dye shirt? Like, there are so many shirts. Please be specific. If you want a shirt, be like, hey, I would like that black shirt with that skull logo on it that says Hail Satan. I don't know, like, just something. Like I said, the golden rule was don't be a dick, and that's pretty much all I was talking about, was different ways of how to not be a dick at Warped Tour. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informational, educational, enlightening. You can go stalk me at Twitter at ayyyyyyy, or on Instagram at alisiameatstix, or on Tumblr and at jealousmindsvibealike.tumblr.com, or on Snapchat at alisiameatstix. Feel free to give me more video ideas and whatnot on these social medias. That's about all I have for today, and I'll see you guys next week.